Okay, so this is a short video about a powerful film that I recently saw called Chandu Champion. It was directed by Kabir Khan and produced by Sajid Nadiawala. And it's basically the story of India's first Paralympics gold medalist, Murlikant Petkar. Um, so Murlikant Petkar was first, he was an engineer and he joined the Indian Army and he decided to become a boxer while positioned at um, these uh, these army camps. He unfortunately gets really close to competing as a boxer, but so as a boxer, he actually competes in this competition in Tokyo, where he does well but loses in the final round, so he doesn't get into the Olympic team. But in 1965, unfortunately, he um, fights in the war and he's injured in the war, and because of which he is disabled. He's in the movie. He said he's shot about 8 times. Now, anyone could have looked at the situation and said, my life is over. But he says he meets his old coach, Tiger Ali, who says that I know you can't compete as a boxer or as a wrestler, which is what you originally wanted to do, but maybe you can compete in these games called the Paralympic Games, where people that have certain disabilities can actually compete in sports and win medals for their country. So he starts training as a table tennis player. Um, and eventually he competes in 4 different sports at that Paralympics event in 1972 in Heidelberg in Germany, and he wins the gold medal in 50-meter freestyle swimming and sets a world record. I think this is really such a big achievement to set a world record in swimming, because it's not an easy sport to compete in, but to do that with minimal training and access to resources, I think is really commendable. His efforts, were not recognized for 28, about 40 to 43 different years, 40 to 45 years. And in 2018, he was finally given the Padma Shri. Um, and he initially wanted the Arjuna Award, but he got the Padma Shri because of his contributions to sport in India. I think it's just such an inspiring story of how sometimes life throws curveballs at you and you really don't know what to do, because you commit to something and then life wants you to just do something else. But Murlikant Petkar really shows you how you can fight in the face of challenges. Um, Another thing I really liked about this film was how Karthik Aaryan as an actor transformed for this role. He had to be physically really fit, compete in different kinds of sports like boxing, swimming, table tennis, javelin throw. So I think he really transformed as an individual for this particular role. It's a really inspiring film, some good music, and I think I'd highly recommend it if you're looking for something sports related and something about fighting and overcoming setbacks in your life. So that's my review of Chandu Champion. This is T-shirt Tuber signing off on the Learning Lab.